Five Nights at Freddy's is one of the biggest franchises in mascot history, about goofy animal robots that get quirky at night and try and get into your office to steal your skin. We are given a few tools to stop them from getting to us, one of the most important being the lights. But is it possible to beat the game without ever using them? This challenge has been done by many other people, but today, I wanted to try my hand at it, while having almost no time playing this game. So why is this a challenge? Well, the lights are so important because they tell me if an animatronic is at my door. I have cameras to show me the halls, but I have a blind spot by my door, which feels like a huge oversight for a security system. So the only way I can know when they're at my door is by checking the lights. Oh wait, I can't check the lights. If an animatronic gets to my door without me seeing, I'll find out the hard way just how quirky the animatronics get. So how do we actually beat the game? Well, to beat Five Nights at Freddy's, we just have to survive from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. for 5 nights until we get our glorious paycheck. But it's not that easy. Throughout the night, the animatronics will try and come to my office, like my cousin looking for games on my phone. And each night they get more and more aggressive, coming to my office faster. I still have other defenses though. There are 2 doors on either side of the office that I can use to block them from coming in and jump scaring me. That's my only layer of defense, but it also takes up power. Power is another one of the challenges I'll face during the nights. I start with 100% at the start of each night, and it goes down when I close doors and flip cameras. And if it hits 0, Freddy touches me. So power management is just as important as fending off the animatronics. So basically, goofy robots attack me, I close the doors in their stupid faces, they run away, and I keep my power under control. Let's go on to night 1. Night 1 is the easiest night in the game, obviously, with the only animatronic that's really a threat being Bonnie. So this is probably the best time to explain how the game actually works. At the start of each night, each animatronic is given a difficulty number, or AI level, which I show at the start of each night. The lowest being an AI level of 1, and the highest being an AI level of 20. So how do they attack me? Bonnie comes down the left hallway and has a movement opportunity every 4.97 seconds. And Chica comes down the right hallway and has a movement opportunity every 4.98 seconds. A movement opportunity is a chance the animatronics get to move. The game rolls a random number between 1 and 20, then compares the number to the animatronic's AI level. If the AI level is higher or equal to the random number, the animatronic can move. If it's lower, they stay where they are. For example, if Bonnie's AI level is 2 and the game rolls a 7, Bonnie won't move. But if the game rolls a 1, then Bonnie would move to one of the adjacent cameras. This system kind of only works for Bonnie and Chica. Foxy and Freddy work a little differently, but they aren't active yet, so I'll talk about them later. AI levels also change throughout the night. On night 1, between 12 and 2, no one is active, and I'm basically sitting there just wondering what causes someone to work at this horrible place. At 2, Bonnie's AI level goes up by 1 and everyone else stays at 0. So he's the only one who can move, but it's still pretty rare that he does. At 3, things get a little more interesting, with Bonnie going up to 3 and Chica and Foxy going up to 1. Foxy and Chica attacking on night 1 is very rare, so they aren't really a threat. 4 a.m. is the last time the AI levels change, with Chica and Foxy both going up to 2. Since their AI level goes up so late into the night, the only thing I really have to worry about on night 1 is Bonnie. Freddy Fugbears, oh yeah. I don't even really think I have to do anything for this night. They're like not even gonna show up. Boop. How do I hang up this phone call?
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night.
Perfect, I got a buddy. I'm gonna do a 0 point good.
Damage to property or person.
Ooh.
Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been.
I'm sorry, did he say missing persons report?
And the carpets, but there's really nothing to worry about.
There's nothing. Hold on. You said missing this person. What do you mean nothing?
At night, I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years, and I never got a bath. I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too.
You know what? Fair.
So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect.
Show them respect.
Right? Okay.
Do I have to show them the respect if they try and murder me?
Aware, they used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87.
What's that? The bite of 87?
Forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
So why do we let them free roam if that's a problem that can be happening with the security?
Imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort.
No, really? Are you trying to tell me that putting my head inside of a robot would not be comfortable? Oh, that's crazy. What do you mean? Let me just check the light. Oh, I can't do that. I guess I just sit here and not check lights by myself without the phone guy. What do you just want a little kiss? You want a kiss, Bunny? I'll lay it on you right now. Oh, you chickened out. Yeah, I think I can probably just this. This isn't a throw, right? I'll just keep this one open because I know Jake is still in the kitchen. Oh, well, there you go. Easy, very easy. Yippee dippy indeed. Night 2 is not that much more difficult than Night 1 is, but it does require us to pay more attention to the cameras, because Chica and Foxy do become more of a threat. Since I've already gone over how Chica works, I'll explain Foxy's mechanics on this night. The other animatronics move from camera to camera when they succeed in a movement opportunity. However, Foxy has his own camera at Pirate's Cove that he stays on most of the time. If he succeeds in a movement opportunity, instead of switching cameras, he switches stages. Foxy has 4 stages. Stage 1, where the curtain is closed. Stage 2, where his head's poking out of the curtain. Stage 3, when he's almost fully out of the curtain. And Stage 4, where he's gone. Stage 4 is the only stage where he can actually attack us. When he's in this stage, you either have to check the left hallway camera or wait 25 seconds, which triggers his attack and forces me to close my left door. When he gets to the door, he'll hit it and take away power. The amount of power he takes depends on how many times he's attacked that night. The first time he attacks taking away 1%, the second time taking away 6%, and any more after that taking away 11%. This creates a huge problem because I need a lot of power to be able to check my cameras constantly. In a normal playthrough, you don't check the cameras as much because you can check the lights to see if Bonnie and Chica are at your doors. But without the use of the lights, I need to constantly be checking cameras to keep tabs on all the animatronics. But apart from that, Night 2 was pretty easy, and I didn't even die once beating it. I'm sure it won't get harder from this point on, right guys? I'm lying to myself. I didn't even start at 100% power.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this, you made it to day 2. Congrats.
Yeah, I made it to day 2.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses.
Why would you implement that as a feature in your robotics?
I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though. So, hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right?
Yeah.
I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots.
Really, dude?
In the camera view,
Really?
and those blind spots happen to be right outside your
Scott
door.
Coffin, I'm not sure you know what's going on here, but I can't exactly do that.
Or someone
That's
on your
quite
camera.
literally against the rules.
Be sure to check the door lights.
Oh, check the door. Oh, check the door lights. You check the door lights, nerd. How about you check my door lights? Huh? And Bonnie's good. Chica moving. Chica moving it. Oh, nah, Chica moving it. You're the only Freddy I trust. Stop it, please. Foxy's singing me a little tune, you know? He's a good friend, man. Chica the chicken chilling. Probably grilling. So hungry she needed a fill. Oh, bars. That was horrible. I don't know why I said bars to that. I close this and I'm gonna check. Mine's pissing off. Good to see it. Chicken's over there. Pretty good right now. We're chilling. Okay, Chica is moving in. Okay, Bonnie, I'm not sure I like you there. You're a little bit of my personal space, but we'll deal with it. Okay, we double close the doors. And then we check who's popping where. Okay, Bonnie is definitely at my door right now. Chicken is not. 5 a.m., 20% power. It's like on par with what we need. So we can use like 20% every hour. Yes! Woo! That actually gets stressful at the end. Holy. I can feel my heart. Yo, first 2 nights deathless. Let's go. Night 3 is when things kick up a notch. because the animatronics start to get a lot more aggressive. For night 3, I want to try and talk about how I conserve power. During the night, a lot of audio plays to help keep the game scary and keep you on your toes. A lot of the noise is just ambience, but there are a few key noises that are really helpful to this challenge. The biggest one being footsteps. The game has an audio file labeled Deep Steps in the game, which sounds like this. This sound plays whenever one of the animatronics is walking down my hallway, which is super helpful because flipping the cameras every few seconds to see if someone's approaching my door takes up way too much power for me to survive the night. This sound cue allows me to minimize the amount of power I use and warn me about oncoming threats. Another super helpful sound cue is this. This sound plays whenever Chica is in the kitchen, which is important to know because the kitchen camera's broken. If I don't see Chica on a camera, I immediately assume she's at my door, which could lose me a lot of power if she's not there. The sound effect lets me know when I'm actually in danger and when Chica's just chowing down on some pizza. The last really helpful sound effect is this. It's not as helpful on night 3 because Freddy rarely moves, but it will be useful for later nights. This sound effect plays every time Freddy moves on a camera. This is really helpful because, obviously, I don't have to check the cameras to know when Freddy moves. All the sound cues help me to know about dangers and let me preserve as much power as possible, which is super important because I finished night 3 with 0% power. Take a look. Can I get the in there, you know? Talk to me. Talk to me, buddy. I said talk to me. Here.
Oh, hey, you're doing great.
Thank you. Chica is moving. Okay. Chica pissed off. Thanks, Cheek. I should not call it. I must just check my leg. Literally, I'm not allowed to do that. Okay. Hey. Cut that out. Bonnie's still on the stage, my goat. I know it's a bunny. I was joking. Chica's at my door right now. Yeah, Chica's definitely at my door right now. Whoa, Freddy's moving. Not a fan of that. Can't I theoretically, like, have that like that and only have to close it when I flip cameras? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I can no longer enter the cameras because Chica has entered my office. That's what that noise means. Can I last this long? Oh, damn it. He was right there. He was that guy. Chica. Excuse me, Flash, when did you get so speedy, McGee? Hear that noise? Boom, Chica on the move. Close that just in case. Open this up, Chica gone, we can reopen that. Nice. Ooh. Speedy with it. Okay, that's where we like her, in the bathroom. That does not sound right. Nice. Stop it, stop it. Okay, I can just write it out here. Then we write it out. Wait. I'm gonna take a shower. Come on. Please. Please, come on. That's enough time, right? Give me a long cycle. Yes! Yes! Whew. Night 4 is when this challenge takes a huge leap in difficulty, and tonight I want to talk about how Freddy works. Freddy moves a lot like Chica, and takes the same path she does to get to my office. But he does have a few key differences that make him a lot harder to deal with. Similar to Foxy, if I'm watching Freddy on the cameras, he will fail every movement opportunity. For Foxy, any use of the camera will stall him. But to stall Freddy, I need to be looking directly at him. A strat I developed to help optimize power usage was to keep the camera on Freddy and flip it about every 5 seconds. This would help to stall both Freddy and Foxy, and it would barely take any power. Another big issue with Freddy is that he cannot move backwards on the cameras. When Chica and Bonnie are successful in a movement opportunity, they have a chance to move backward a camera rather than forward. With Freddy, every single successful movement opportunity will result in him being closer to me, which also means that once he's at my door, there's no getting rid of him. Freddy also has a different way he can attack me once the power goes out. When the power goes out, everyone but Freddy turns off and he starts going through stages similar to Foxy. Stage 1 is when he isn't there, and every 5 seconds there's a 20% chance to continue in this stage with a maximum of 20 seconds. Stage 2 is when he plays his song, which is the same timer as stage 1, with a 20% chance of him staying in that stage every 5 seconds with a maximum of 20 seconds. The final stage is when all the lights go out, which has a slightly different timer. Instead of every 5 seconds, every 2 seconds there's a 20% chance to continue in this stage until you die or complete the night. That's all I have to say about Night 4. Time for some random moments.
Did you do it?
Yes! Oh, I wasn't saying anything, I was so locked in. Oh, yes! We finally made it to the final night I have to complete, Night 5. This night single-handedly made me want to throw this video idea in the trash. And it's the hardest night I've done by far. With the animatronics being the most aggressive they have been yet, every single animatronic was attacking me all the time, making power management extremely difficult to handle because of how much I check cameras. A lot of this night was up to luck and hoping that the animatronics don't stay at my doors too long to drain my power. My main strategy was to check cameras every few seconds as quickly as possible so that I could stall both Freddy and Foxy, who are easily the biggest power drainers. From how much Foxy knocks and takes power to how long Freddy stays at my door. The longer I could stall them, the better chance I had of beating the night. Things get difficult once Bonnie and Chica start coming at me, because it means I have to take away time from watching Freddy to make sure neither of them are attacking me. This also means I have to use the cameras longer and use even more power. The challenge this night was more about conserving power and making it to the end, rather than even defending the office, because the power drains real fast when there are so many animatronics attacking me. Anyway, I'll stop yapping and let you guys see the night. Somebody's at my door. Somebody's at my door. Good luck. Fox is just gonna slot it in. Freddy has to do his thing for a couple full minutes straight. It's over. At least I have this guy. Yeah, no world. G. Just do it, Freddy. Kiss me, Freddy. I know. Oh, no. Long cycle, please. Long cycle, please. Long cycle. Long cycle, long cycle, long cycle. Long cycle, good one for me. Long cycle. Keep going, keep going. I'm liking this cycle so far. Please, please, please. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Give me my money. Just give me my money. And there you have it. It is possible to beat Five Nights at Freddy's 1 without ever using the lights. I'll put a link in the description of the full run of the video to prove that I never once used the lights. If you guys want to see a different challenger game, let me know in the comments. And if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.